What's up, guys? Josh back with another episode of our Seattle Seahawks franchise here on Madden 25. As you can see, we have now lost 6 games in a row after starting out 3-1. There's really nothing I can say that explains this or makes it okay. It's not. I'm playing awful Madden right now. We're playing at Arizona. So, LA came into our home and dominated us 48-17. If you watched that episode, it was bad. Obviously, I want you guys to watch all the episodes, but a 6-game losing streak is a little difficult to watch. So we'll head out here. I don't believe we had anything. We looked at Mock Draft 2 at the end of last episode. So if you haven't seen that, please go back, watch all the episodes. But if you want to go check that out, check out Mock Draft 2. It had us taking a quarterback. So check that out. We're projected to pick at number 5 with our 3-7 record right now. But today's mission, we need to win a game. We cannot drop 7 in a row. I'm not okay with 6, but 7's where I draw my line. So we're gonna try and beat the 5-5 Arizona Cardinals. They have a better offense overall wise. We have a better defense overall wise. So we need to go to 4-7. We need to drop them to 5-6. We're gonna go ahead and get in here today. What's up, guys? Editor Josh here. Just wanted to jump in before we get into the action in today's episode of Seattle Seahawks franchise. It's episode 12. I did want to apologize in advance. I recorded these next couple episodes of Seahawks franchise probably a month and a half ago now. I've been focusing more on MLB The Show content recently, so I've been posting a lot more of that and have kind of gotten away from my Seahawks franchise. But this episode and the next couple, I was sick while I recorded them. Probably should not have recorded them while sick, but I sound a little stuffy at times. So I apologize for that. Hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay, and we'll get into the video now. Those are the stats. He's playing fantastic this season. A little bit high on the turnovers, but 20 touchdowns. That 5-5 record's about where they should be with that amount of turnovers, touchdowns. And we will get out here quick on defense and try and make a nice stop. We're rocking the all whites today. Arizona rocking their all reds, and we'll see what we can do here. Kyler Murray rolling out, throwing out to the left side. Nick Collier and I believe that's Devin Witherspoon can't make the tackle there. I mean, that's just 2 big hits. Couldn't make the tackle on either of them, and they get 9 on that play, so it brings up 2nd and 1 now. Throw out to the running back here. Big hit from Tariq Woolen there, and it is a first down. Ernest Jones finally makes the tackle there. See a mix of Trey Benson and Jordan Mason today in this game. Jordan Mason, formerly of the San Francisco 49ers. That is Trey Mason there on the field now, motioning out. Throw out to Marvin Harrison Jr. Nehemiah Pritchett can't make the tackle. Fumble, and we picked that one up. I think that one might be turned over or overturned, though. It looked like he was down on the ground. We'll see. We'll go ahead and skip through this. And no, we keep the ball here. So, as you can see, we have made a quarterback switch. Aiden O'Connell starting this game. They'll review it late, actually, and that'll probably be, and it will be turned over there. That's unfortunate. But as you can see, we made a quarterback switch. Aiden O'Connell is now our starting quarterback, getting the chance to lead the entire game and see what he can do. Really, we can't get any worse at this point, so we'll see what he can do. Devin Witherspoon, nice tackle there, got off the block. Gain of, actually loss of 1 on the play there. Brings up 2nd and 11 now on this play. Nick Collier, our 3rd-round rookie, on the field now as Kyler Murray is in the empty in the gun here. We'll try and get to Kyler Murray there. Can't get to him. Can't hit him. Can't get him down. We need to get a fumble here, and we can't. Rush of 20. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words there. Gain of 20 on that play down to the 29-yard line. Had an opportunity to hit Kyler Murray early, and we could not get to him with Nick Collier, and he gets 20 on that play. Fakes the handoff there over the top. That is caught. Marvin Harrison just goes in for the touchdown. Walks right into Nehemiah Pritchett over the top. Could not get there. Safety underneath. Couldn't get to him. And that is a touchdown early for Arizona. So, after almost getting a fumble recovery that got overturned, and you saw a glimpse of Aiden O'Connell, now he will come out on offense after this kickoff return, and we'll see what we can do here. So, the kickoff will be sent back, and that will be Nehemiah Pritchett back to return here. And we'll take this one back. That is taken to the 23-yard line where Aiden O'Connell will now finally come on offense. Zach Charbonnet, or actually Kenneth Walker now back healthy in the backfield. So I didn't even look to look at that on the injury report there, but Kenneth Walker is healthy now. Okay, so gain of 7 on that first play. Sorry, I had a little bit of a coughing fit there, so I had to cut that out. Don't want you guys hearing that. Gain of 7 on that play. Kenneth Walker is back and healthy. That didn't show up before. We didn't put him on IR, so wasn't anywhere to take him off of. He just came right back onto the depth chart here. So nice gain pickup of 6 on that play. Brings up first down. We're going to see a healthy dose of Kenneth Walker as well as Zach Charbonnet. Had over 100 yards last game. Has been playing fantastic in Kenneth Walker's absence, but hopefully Kenneth Walker is back and healthy for that. There's no way he just got hurt again. Those are the injuries we have. There's no way he just got hurt again. Okay, good. I was about to say that would have been awful timing there, but no. Kenneth Walker is healthy. We'll look to get a heavy dose of him going early in this game. Picks up 3 on that play, brings up 3rd and 5. I want to unleash him. I'm not going to play, I'm not going to play soft with him. I'm not going to, give him time to get back in this. He's going in right away. So, nice throw there to JSN. Does not get the first. We're going to go for this. I'm not trying to get down 2 scores early. We're going to go for it. It's a little risky here at midfield, almost midfield, but we need to start the game the right way, and we'll see if we can do that here. Looking to throw over the right side. We do have JSN. Just made the catch on 3rd down for 2 yards. Does pick that one up as well. Nice run of 24 on that play. And we are down to the 33-yard line already. Zach Charbonnet checks in for the first time today. We'll go ahead and hand this ball off to him, see what he can do. Off the right side, does pick up about 6 on that play. So good run there for our 3rd down running back. Now he has moved back to the 3rd down back position. We do have Kenneth Gainwell in the power back position, so a little bit weird, but with the way Madden does things, distributing snaps, it makes more sense for Zach Charbonnet to take that 3rd down running back spot so he can still get a lot of carries. Obviously, Zach Charbonnet is more of the power back than Kenneth Gainwell, but for this purpose of getting Zach Charbonnet more carries, we need to have him in that role. Wide open is Tyler Lockett over the top on the corner route. Completely busted coverage from Arizona there, and we score quick on offense. After a 4th down conversion, 4th and 2 there, big throw to JSN over the right side. We were able to make that to Tyler Lockett on the corner out there for a touchdown. So we answer back after a long touchdown from Marvin Harrison Jr., and it is tied up as we kick this ball back off here. So Michael Dixon sends this one back. They will be back to return it from about the 3-yard line. Nice tackle there. They'll have it at the 28. All right, 1st and 10 here for Arizona. We're going to be running a lot of QB contain today. If I have to, we'll move to a quarterback spy, but hopefully I don't have to do that. Big popped up ball is popped up in the air. Big hit. Incomplete, falls to the ground. Middle of the field like that, when the ball's popped up, you never know what's going to happen. Couldn't get to it to get the turnover. So 2nd and 10 now from the 28-yard line. That'll be a handoff here to Trey Benson. Brought down quickly, gain of 4 on that play. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 6 here. So can we hold Arizona to a 3 and out? We'll run some more QB contain here. Nick Collier on the field. Motion from the slot man left to right here. Let's see what we can do here. Covering over the middle of the field. That is up and picked off Nick Collier. I read that one perfect. And Nick Collier down to the right side of the field and back to the middle of the field. Brings it to the 42-yard line. That is exactly what we needed. And my goodness, Nick Collier, what a play there. Jumps right up, picks that one off. We'll look to do a little bit of a trick play here and throw a double pass potentially. We'll throw this one, and it didn't work. Okay. I think it's because I let Tyler Lockett run a little bit too far forward, but loss of 3 on that play. We need to calm down a little bit, actually get a drive going here. My goodness, that turnover, Nick Collier just read that one perfectly there. We'll throw it up over the top. That is a corner route picked off, and I should not have thrown that. That's on me. I'm not even going to count that one against Aiden O'Connell. My goodness. So after Nick Collier reads the ball perfectly over the middle, picks it off, we turn the ball over on the 2nd play on offense, and Cardinals are right back at midfield now. Not what you want to see. I maybe was just a little bit too excited there, trying to force that one. And Kyler Murray will run out here. We'll hit him. That's a fumble. Can we get to that? We can't before it gets out of bounds. And Chase Young is hurt, holding his arm. And my goodness, the injuries just keep going for this Seattle Seahawks team. We just cannot catch a break here. Cardinals come back out 1st and 10 now. And just, my goodness, this is just piling up. If we can make a stop here, it'll make us feel a little bit better. Nice tackle there That is Derek Hall, I believe, that got there. Strained bicep will hold him out for a little while. 2nd and 10 now as we go down to the end of the first quarter here. 10 seconds left. They should be able to get one play off here if they choose to. And they do. It will be a handoff to Trey Benson. Nice tackle there from Nick Collier. 3rd and 8 now. Gain of 2 on that play, and that will be the end of the quarter. All right, second quarter start of it here. 3rd and 8 here. We'll see if we can make a stop. Hold them to a potential field goal try here. Over the middle, Kyler Murray scrambling. Does have room. Gets hit on the play, but picks up the first down. So we're running QB contain every play. Ran it right up the middle there. We just couldn't get to him in time, and that is a pickup of a first down for Kyler Murray there. Motion left to right there from the slot receiver for Arizona. That'll be throw up over the top and wide open touchdown, Marvin Harrison Jr. The corner just got lost. That is a touchdown. We've seen that happen a couple of times. It's happened in our first Rams game. Cooper Kupp got lost twice for a touchdown. Puka Nacua had one as well. 14-7, Arizona will get back out on offense now. All right, so after a very, very annoying interception from me, I just forced a ball that should not have been thrown. We're back out on offense. We got the turnover from Nick Collier. Nice run there by Kenneth Walker. Does pick up the first, gets 12 on that play. A nice pick by Nick Collier, our third-round rookie, has been playing fantastic for us. One of our leading tacklers on the team. We cannot capitalize. We turn the ball back over and give up a touchdown here. We'll look to throw this one out up over the top. That is incomplete. Just couldn't fit it. My goodness, this is just a little bit of a rough start here. We'll look and see if we can capitalize on good starting field position here at the 45 with a nice couple of first plays there. We'll throw it up to JSN here. If we can get that over the top, it's tipped and incomplete. Couldn't recover and make the catch, bringing up 3rd and 10 now. All right, 3rd and 10 now after an incomplete pass to JSN. I thought we could fit it in there. We could not. We have JSN over the middle. That's picked off. I didn't even see the safety coming down. I thought it was going to sit over the top and try and make a tackle, and it's picked off. This is just... We're more than likely going to be losing 7 in a row. I know we're only down 7 right now, but the way I'm playing, it's just... This is disastrous. This is looking like potentially a blowout here. Over the middle, over the right side, Nick Collier pops. Kyler Murray does not fumble. Gain of 7 on that play. A little bit of shoving from Kyler Murray and their 3rd-round rookie there. And my goodness, this is just a poor display of football here from this team. Ernest Jones can't get off the block there. Devin Witherspoon with the tackle. Chase Young on the help there. So in our territory now, trying to make a stop here. Force them to punt before they get too close. Throw over the middle. Nick Collier, big hit. Gets 2 on the play. That's out to Trey Benson, the running back. We need to get a turnover here. 6 minutes as they snap this ball in the second quarter here. Yeah, we need a turnover. We need to get back in this game. We're only down 7, but I'm putting myself in the situations where we're only down 7 to 10 points, you know, going into halftime or right early in the third quarter. Nice play by Chase Young. But I'm putting myself in those positions where on the scoreboard I'm not down a whole lot going into halftime, but then in my head it just feels like so much because so much has happened in the first half that it's just you can't come back from it. It's just difficult. So 3rd and 11 here. We need to make a stop and get off of the field. Kyler Murray rolling out. Derek Hall with the sack. 5-yard sack there, and that'll bring up 4th and 16. They will have to punt from midfield here. Derek Hall, what a play there. Right, the punt went out of bounds at the 12-yard line where we will come back out on offense. Kenneth Walker to our right. Aiden O'Connell in the gun now. We'll hand this one off to Kenneth Walker. Has some room. Nice move up the left sideline. Gets 14 on that first down play. So, good start to the drive. We need to capitalize and go down and score and tie this game up here. 1st down and 10 now. Second play of the drive. Gets 4 on that play from Kenneth Walker. So, heavy dose of Kenneth Walker to start the game. I already said it, but we need to keep it going. Kenneth Walker, nice move back to the left side from the middle of the field. Gets a little bit on that for the first down. Gets about 8 on that play. A little bit under 3.5 as we snap this ball here on 1st and 10 now from the 37-yard line. So moving the ball quickly here to start this drive, see if we can get up and make something happen. A.J. Barner, nice catch, gets 6 on that play to the 43. We're going to be looking for JSN over the middle here, potentially Tyler Lockett on that little sit-down route, and then we'll look back out to A.J. Barner. Don't have either of them. Can JSN come open? He can. We'll throw that to him. Nice catch. Picks up about 10 on that play, so it brings it to the 42 of Arizona here. So making some room here. We're pushing the ball a little bit, so looking like a pretty good drive here. Zach Charbonnet, nice carry for 3 there on the first down play. We'll try and get one more play in here before the 2-minute warning. We won't be able to. That'll be the 2-minute warning, and we'll come back out and try and get a touchdown here on the board. Right after the 2-minute warning now, 2nd and 7 from just under the 40-yard line at the 39 of Arizona. We'll be looking to push this ball a little bit, try and score here before half, and we're just rolling back and rolling back and rolling back and rolling back. That's a 14-yard loss. We'll use a timeout here. Makes it 3rd and 21. We'll look to run a little bit more of an aggressive play than a running play here. I'm going to put JSN on a go route here, try and get him open down the field. We'll throw this one out to the corner. Can A.J. Barner get up there for the catch? No, incomplete. 4th and 21 here. And we'll punt this ball. There's no way we're going for this. The field goal would not be anywhere close to good. We'll try and kick this one and pin them deep here with Michael Dixon. Nice punt there on the left sideline. That will get a good bounce out to the 11-yard line. So almost down inside the 10 with 1:45. All 3 timeouts. We'll see what Arizona comes out and does here on offense. See if they try and play aggressive here. They will throw on 1st down, looking over the middle. They don't have anyone. That is tipped up and almost picked off. Ernest Jones and Nick Collier combined to tip that ball a couple of different times and could not get the ball in the hands of either of them there. So 2nd and 10 now from the 11 under centers. Kyler Murray, Trey Benson behind him. Throwing it out to Benson. Big hit, Julian Love. That'll be 3. We'll go ahead and call timeout here. If we can get this ball back and try and score before half, even a field goal would help. And we'll see what Arizona does here on 3rd and 7. If they try and play aggressive or they just hand this ball off to Trey Benson. They will. They'll go ahead and throw here over the middle looking. They have no one. Kyler Murray rolling out, throwing it out of bounds, incomplete. 4th and 7. So, 1:28 left. We have a timeout. We need to capitalize. All right, so 41-yard line now. Aiden O'Connell comes back out on offense. Has thrown 2 picks in the first half. Not what you want to see, but they've been kind of unfortunate errors. We'll throw that one over the side. That's picked off. This is so bad. We're going to lose 7 in a row. My goodness, we might not win another game this season. These throws in my mind look good when I'm throwing the ball, and then the defender just steps in front of it, and I'm just like, oh God, it's not good. So, another turnover there. All right, start of the 3rd quarter here. We'll go ahead and take this kickoff back. Tyler Lockett brings it to the 25. I was thinking about it. We're going to go ahead and let Aiden O'Connell ride this one out. I just, no matter who we put in, it's not going to matter. So we might as well let Aiden O'Connell finish this game out. At this point, it's a disaster either way, and we're only down 10. So we'll let him ride this one out. If it gets down even more, we'll probably take him out. But for now, we'll go ahead and keep him in. I want to keep getting Kenneth Walker the ball. You know, we're not in pass-only territory here, so we can go ahead and run the ball a little bit. But we'll see if we can go down and score, bring this game closer here. Throw this at the JS on the little bubble screen here. Does have a block. Gets about 7 on that play. Brings up 3rd and 2 now. We'll hand this one off to Kenneth Walker here. See what he can do. The right side. Can we get that out there? We can. Get around the corner. 1st down. That's about 7 on that play. So up to the 42-yard line now. 1st and 10 coming out here. I'm going to put JSN on a post route out of this concept. I like this kind of idea. See if we can get him open down the field. We're just going to throw this one away. I don't see anyone open. I don't want to risk that. That's what I should have done a couple of times in the first half. But no, I decided to throw in a double coverage and get it picked off. Because, you know, that's how my brain works. But we'll look for Tyler Lockett over the middle here. We're not going to have him. We'll throw this one away as well. That is going to be... I think that'll be intentional grounding. I don't think we were out of the pocket there. Yeah, it is. So that'll back us up a little bit. 14 yards for whatever reason. Brings up 3rd and 24 now, and we'll come back out, try and do something here. All right, a little bit of motion here from Kenneth Walker, and I'm just going to chuck this one up here. That is just completely too far of a throw and incomplete looking for JSN. 4th and 24. We'll go ahead and punt this ball back to the Arizona Cardinals. All right, Kyler Murray, 2nd and 4 now with Trey Benson to his right. We'll see what the Cardinals do here on offense. 2nd and 4. Yeah, that's throw over the middle. Kobe Bryant looking to make the tackle here. Big hit, fumble. We pick that up. Chase Young and Nick Collier get on top of it. Chase Young recovers, and we get back out on offense. Now that's the spark we needed. See, even my demeanor sparked up there when we got that fumble. So we'll hand this one off to Kenneth Walker. A little bit of motion from JSN, left to right, then back to the left. Hand off Kenneth Walker up the middle. Picks up 1 on that play. And we are back in this game. No, I'm kidding. We need to actually go down and score something first. But we have a chance to get back into this game in the 3rd quarter, only halfway through. We need to take this and get back into this game now. Kenneth Walker, nice throw on the screen route from Aiden O'Connell. Gets 6 on that. Brings up 3rd and 3. We need to convert this. All right, big third down here. We need to convert this to stay in this game and stay competitive. Throughout the JSN, that is over the top and complete. Overthrown by Aiden O'Connell. I'm not punting. We're going for it here. Trying to extend this drive, trying to get back into this game. Looking for JSN underneath. I might be able to get Kenneth Walker deep, but I don't know if I trust throwing that. And we just had to get rid of the ball. That's incomplete. Throw it away, and we almost got sacked. That'll be a turnover on downs. They get it at midfield. Handoff, Trey Benson. Can we get out there? Devin Witherspoon can't make the tackle. Kobe Bryant does make the tackle, but a first down there. Pickup of about 8 on that play brings it to the 9-yard line, where it'll be first and goal now for the Arizona offense. Minute 30 as they snap this motion right to left here. It will be a toss to the receiver. We need to get him down. We can't, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. Only 200 yards of offense going in to the end of the third quarter here. We'll go ahead and hand this one off to him, try and get him out again. Picks up about 1 on that play. Actually picks up nothing, according to the stat sheet there. So 2nd and 10 now. We'll go ahead and audible out of that run there. Try and get some yards in the air here with Aiden O'Connell. We have Jake Bobo over the top. If we can fit that in, we can. Nice catch. Has some room. Makes a move back inside. Nice throw and catch there from Aiden O'Connell to Jake Bobo. We are already down to the 33. That's what we needed. We needed a big play to get us down the field and get us in prime position to at least get a field goal here. Aiden O'Connell, I, for some reason, kicked out of the play action there, and we have to throw that one away incomplete. That caught me a little off guard there. I thought that play action was going to complete itself. I must have held the wrong button there, but yeah, out of that play action, we were getting pressured, had to throw that one away. Couldn't see anyone open down the field. We'll throw this one underneath. A.J. Barner does make the catch. A.J. Barner did make that catch right after I said that. I had another little coughing fit. I've been a little congested all day today, so sorry about that. But yeah, makes the catch, picks up about 11 on the play, so that was enough for a first down there. All right, so 1st and 10 now from the 21. Zach Charbonnet in the game. We'll hand this off to him. Does have a lane. Can he get in the end zone? He can't. Touchdown! Zach Charbonnet into the end zone. 21-yard rushing touchdown brings us within 10 now, 24-14 with this extra point, and we'll get back out on defense, re-energized in the 4th quarter. All right, we're back out on defense now. Kyler Murray in the gun with Trey Benson to his left at the 29-yard line, excuse me. Ernest Jones can't get to it, almost picked it off, and a big play for Michael Wilson. Oh, no, and one of our defenders is down and hurt there. Oh, Ernest Jones had that and just couldn't reach out and grab it. That was so close to being picked off and taken back. My goodness. That would have changed the game completely there. We need to make a stop now on defense. Throwing it out. Big hit by Ernest Jones there. Gain of 8 on the play. All right, Nick Collier back on the field now for 2nd and 2. Kyler Murray in the gun with Trey Benson to his left. They will go ahead and hand this one off. Can we get it out? Ernest Jones, can make the tackle. Gets off a little bit, gets a couple more yards. That will be enough for a first down, so picks up about 6 on that play. Make a stop here. We cannot afford to give up another score here, even a field goal, honestly, with only 8 minutes left in the game. Throw out to the running back. That is Trey Benson. Big hit, Devin Witherspoon. Gain of nothing on that play. Laying the wood is Devin Witherspoon there. So 2nd and 10 now from the 36. We'll see if we can stop them here. Kyler Murray taking off. Nick Collier gets to him. I don't think they'll credit him with a sack there, but that is 3rd and 10, so nothing on that run. Nick Collier, nice recovery there to get back on defense on the quarterback, contain there on Kyler Murray and make the tackle. Motion from left to right, that is the slot receiver. They've done that a couple of times today, 3rd and 10 here. Nick Collier cannot recover, and Kyler Murray, big hit, Julian Love. Kyler Murray's just been running all over us today. We're at the point I think we need to go ahead and have a quarterback spy here. This has just been a disaster today. So Nick Collier will stay in. He has a little bit of speed. He'll stay in as that quarterback spy. Yeah, and that worked perfect, that play. Chase Young got the pressure. Nick Collier right in his face to try and stop him if he takes off, and he has to throw that one away. We're on QB contain as well. Our defensive ends have been doing a good job today. Kyler Murray's been running right up the middle most of the time today, so not exactly what you want to see there. Big hit, Ernest Jones. Nice hit there. Gains 8 on the play. So 3rd and 2 now. We need to try and make a stop here on 3rd and 2 and see what we can do. Nick Collier getting to Kyler Murray. That'll be a sack. Loss of 4 will hold him to a field goal here on 4th and 6. And maybe quarterback spy is what we need to do. Kyler Murray can't get anywhere as Nick Collier is solely focused on him now. That kick is up, and it is good. So 27-14, 5:18 left on the clock. Can we make a comeback, or will we fall and lose our 7th game in a row to go to 3-8 on the season? Kenneth Walker's still in the game to the right of Aiden O'Connell in the gun. We'll go ahead and snap this ball quick. Throw it underneath. That will be Tyler Lockett. We'll move up the field, try and get a couple more yards. Brings up 3rd and 2 now after an 8-yard gain there. So nice little gain there by Tyler Lockett. Under 5 minutes now as we snap this ball. Down 13, we need to move the ball a little bit quicker, have a little bit of sense of urgency here. We need 2 scores. Throwing it up over the top. Jake Bobo cannot make that catch, 4th and 2. We're going to have to go for this one here, obviously. I needed to put that one out in front of him more. I put it right on his chest, and it just was incomplete there. Not a good throw by Aiden O'Connell. Not a good decision by me there. He was open, just needed to put it more on him. Throw to Tyler Lockett, incomplete at his feet. That was just a bad timing throw, and that will more than likely let the Cardinals just drain this clock here and win the game. Look to see if they run this ball. I'm expecting them to. They do. Tyrese Knight, big hit, makes the tackle. No gain on the play. Nice play there by the linebacker, and we will go 2nd and goal now. This will be the 2-minute warning. So more than likely this game is over. They're probably going to punch this one in and go up another touchdown, but we'll see what we can do here on defense. Kyler Murray back in the game now. That is good to see for the Cardinals, not so good for us. We'll stack the box here and try and stop them running the ball. And we do. Chase Young on the tackle. Gains 1. Brings up 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line now. So we'll commit up the middle. See if we can stop Trey Benson or Kyler Murray if they decide to run the ball. If they throw it, that's our loss. But at this point, it doesn't really matter. They do throw it over the top. That is incomplete. 4th and goal. Kyler Murray could not get that ball off. They will go for it here. They are spreading out a little bit more, but I'm still going to expect a run here. See what they do. Throw over the middle. That is jarred loose. Incomplete. So that's what we needed. We needed to not give up a touchdown. Now we need to try and go down and score quick here. We have 3 timeouts. So we need to make the most of this slim opportunity that we've been given. Throw over the middle. That is incomplete to Tyler Lockett. Could not fit that in from Aiden O'Connell, and that is just incomplete. We'll move Tyler Lockett onto a poster. I'm looking for JSN on this corner out here. We'll throw it up to him, see if we can get him on the sideline. We can. Caught out of bounds at the 30, so nice play there by Aiden O'Connell to JSN there. 1:03 seconds left on the clock. We'll see if we can go down and at least try and put some points on the board here. Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. We have him up the middle of the field to the 47-yard line. We will have to use timeouts here to try and preserve some of the clock. So we will have to go for an onside kick here if we do go down and actually score. But we'll see what we can do here. Throw that one up over the top. We just had to get that ball off. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now at the 47. All right. Aiden O'Connell in the gun takes the snap. We're looking over the top for Jake Bobo. Can we get it to him over the top? That is up and incomplete. Tipped. Could not hang on to that ball. A little bit too far ahead of him there, and that'll be up 3rd and 10 now on this play. Looking for JSN on this little post route. Honestly, at this point in the game, it doesn't really matter what we do. It's probably not going to matter. Yeah, that's just a bad throw there by Aiden O'Connell. 4th and 10 now. We'll just run this little play action, motion shot here. Probably look to throw it JSN up the seam here. We'll look to get it off. We can't even get the ball off. That will be the game. We're sacked for the 2nd time today by the Cardinals defense. And, yeah, Kyler Murray will kneel this ball out 1 time. That'll be the game. Just a sad performance. There's really nothing else I can say. We thought we could get back into it a couple of times, made some mistakes, and that will be the game. I'll see you guys in the menu. All right, we went ahead and simmed the next week. We had one player. I think Aiden O'Connell had an upgrade point somehow. But we went ahead and simmed. We play the Houston Texans at NRG Stadium. They're 7-3, one of the best teams in the NFL. We're 3-8 now. Sunday night primetime. So we have an opportunity to show out and beat a really good team on primetime. It's probably not going to happen. Lost 7 in a row. I have no words. We have our bye week in 2 weeks. I'm looking forward to just getting to that and just... I don't even know. This is just sad. But, only 6 more games left. We can get out of this season. Fresh start. Hopefully a new quarterback, a better quarterback. maybe one that has a little bit more mobility and can move out of the pocket a little bit, make throws on the run. But we'll play at the Texans next week. That'll be an exciting game to see if we can win that game. But for now, that is the end of the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know, and I said at the end of the last episode, this is not the most exciting form of entertainment for you guys to see. Like I said, Simon, if you're watching this episode too and you see this, maybe it's exciting for you because I normally blow you out a lot when we play. But all jokes aside, this, I know this isn't the most exciting, but hopefully you guys see the interest and intrigue in continuing to watch these videos and supporting the content on this channel, because we will be able to draft potentially our franchise quarterback in this offseason and have brighter days ahead. So if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, leave a couple of comments, share the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.